Queen of Denmark Mary has a rather inactive official agenda, leading to accusations of laziness in her country. However, spring and summer will be busy for the new Danish monarchs. Queen of Denmark Mary is back in the news. This time, it's not about any public appearance, but rather the opposite. The monarch is accused of laziness due to the lack of official events on her agenda. According to a Danish website, since her husband's coronation on January 14th, the new queen has had 44 days off. Several days without institutional work are considered excessive by many and far from her predecessor, the meritorious Queen Margrethe, who was at the forefront until the last day of her reign. During these royal holidays, Mary also enjoyed winter vacations with her children and husband in Verbier, an exclusive ski resort in the Swiss Alps. Although it is true that the new royal couple is expected to have a much busier spring than the first months of their reign. Until the early days of June and July, they will have significant official events, including state visits to Sweden and Norway, neighboring countries with which they maintain fraternal relations, and which are still awaiting the official reception of the new Danish monarchs. Meanwhile, perhaps to try to mitigate the problem and be more visible, Mary, Frederik, and Queen Margrethe hosted the annual dinner in honor of the Armed and Air Forces at the Amalienborg Palace. Queen Mary officially appeared as the new monarch for the first time 14 days after her mother-in-law, Queen Margrethe, abdicated in favor of her son Frederik on January 14th, and on the 28th of the same month, the new monarch went to Germany to support the men's handball team playing the final against France. On February 28th, she presided over the Rare Disease Day, meeting in Copenhagen with experts in this field. 2 days earlier, on February 26th, she again made a stellar appearance at the Elite Research Awards 2024 ceremony, accompanied by the Danish Minister of Education and Science. She also appeared with striking nails painted in a deep blue color, an act of rebellion, according to some royal observers, which went viral. They matched her impeccably tailored bespoke suit perfectly. Although it's true that these 2 months post-coronation have not been overly busy in terms of institutional work, at least with public appearances, life for Frederik and Mary of Denmark has been quite eventful lately. The scandal with photos of then Prince Frederik and Genoveva Casanova spending a leisurely day in Madrid turned the Danish royal house upside down. Given their severity, these events prompted Queen Margrethe to announce her abdication, to everyone's surprise. They coincided with the state visit of King Philippe and Queen Letizia to Denmark. There we saw Mary, still a princess, exhibiting tense behavior, demonstrating anger and concern over the photos published in Spain. Then came the scandal around the Verbier chalet in the Swiss Alps, where the royal family spent several days skiing and relaxing in February, taking advantage of the school holidays in Denmark. This luxury home had been under scrutiny and criticism by the Danes for being undisclosed for 10 years. Frederik and Mary kept the purchase of this villa a secret, despite the obligation to inform their country's government, as it was an investment abroad. Moreover, it was later revealed that the royal couple had rented it out several times while staying in Denmark. But as we say, spring and part of the summer will be busier in terms of work for the new monarchs. In addition to the announced appearance at the royal run on May 20th, Frederik and Mary of Denmark have already scheduled their first joint state visits. From May 6 to 7, they will travel to Sweden, and on the 14th and 15th of the same month, they will head to Norway. In both countries, they will be received by the respective royal families, with whom they maintain excellent relations. In June, the royal yacht Dannebrog will take them on an official visit to the Faroe Islands and Greenland from June 29th to July 8th.